Right, so we've all got our stuff open from last week, somewhere, I hope. Ooh, I've got that one down to 5 metres a cut. Well, this week we'll just cover over how to change your contour intervals, how to label contours and put slope arrows on. So just give me a few moments, get yourself organised. Surfaces, come on, e.g. surface properties. So turn your display onto something. You can see the thing. And really, because we need, I'll turn the lights off. Oh, that's tiny. Because we need, what's the term? Because we need multiple surfaces. You know, you need one for existing site plan, things like that. So we can actually just copy and drag it off to the side. So grab your existing surface and just use your basic Autodesk commands and just take it somewhere out of the way. If you want to do a couple, fine, do a couple. Now we're basically taking that surface away from this data, so we can't do much more with it in regards of design work, but we can change our surface properties. And you notice I'm using the shortcut menu, so I'm highlighting it, clicking surface properties. You can get it the same way. I think we're on EG1. Try that, okay? So we've got multiple ways of getting to things. And we can find ourselves, where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? Slope arrows and contours. ANZ analyst, slope arrows and contours. 0.5 of a metre. So we can select that, but if you look, we don't want 0.5 of a metre, we want 0.2 and 1 metre. So, now we select it, we can edit it. So you just hover over here, click, and we can edit it. So first thing to do, I'm going to call it what we want it, 0.2. Go to contours, contour intervals, and we can change it to 0.2. When we enter, it automatically changes the major to 1 metre. So I've changed the minor to 0.2 and the major is 0.1. Apply, okay, okay. Escape out of there a bit. And we've got all this. We've got arrows on to show the slope, water flow, and we've got contours at 0.2 and 1 metre. The issue is it looks a bit messy, doesn't it? Arrows everywhere, it's a bit chaotic.
Could you do that again, Dave? My computer just froze and crapped out.
We just come up to here, surface properties, find what you want, which was somewhere else. 0.5, where'd that go? Oh. Well, it was 0.5, okay. I changed it to 0.2. Select it, up here, contour intervals, edit them. It's not too much to worry about. So, to get rid of some of those errors, we can simplify the surface. Okay, we can simplify the surface. So highlight your surface. It comes up with the tin surface tab, EG1. Edit surface, down the bottom here. Simplify surface. We'll just go with edge contraction. There's different methods, you can try it. Next. Next. And it's going to try and remove about 50% of the points. So we can go apply and look down here, we've moved 143 points. So let's see what it's done to it. Finish. And that's a bit better, isn't it? That's a bit better. Okay. So you can fiddle with things to get them as they look. You can change colours and stuff like that. We won't go in that, but it's something you can learn and fiddle with, okay?
You went where?
Now we've got contours, but we don't have any labels.
Oh, to change the point. Oh, yeah.
We've got contours, but we haven't got any labels.
Yeah.
Annotate on the ribbon.
What are we changing the contours from? Major and minor?
So we need to go some steps again.
What are we changing the major and minor?
Anyone? Which step do you want to back up to?
The beginning.
Reduce the arrow and mark the arrow.
That'll reduce the arrows. Select your surface. Okay. Edit surface. Simplify.
Okay.
Next, next. I'm not going to do any more because I'm going to take out too many points. Alright. You got time to go home. Hello. Sorry, you guys are struggling with this. It's going to get worse. Oh, you've gone and shrunk your thing down, so expand it all, okay?
No, you just go like this. You don't. You just click somewhere inside here, and it highlights it. Right click.
Okay.
Clipboard.
Oh, okay.
That's it. That's
All these
it.
things need rebuilding, all sorts of things, okay? Rebuild.
No, that's what we did last
Yeah,
week.
put all this, not right, okay? So,
Yeah, no, that's just that's whatever it's called.
I don't know what you've done with your thing, my friend. I can't get you out of this, okay?
No, just go back to the second.
Oh, that's why.
What did you get?
Go to EG.
Yeah, that's why.
Chose full ribbon.
Your surface properties. So yeah, same thing. But the only thing was when you went definition, surface style, we just went 0.5. But what he did is he went 0.2.
Okay, and then he went here, and then he went contour intervals. Anything changed? No?
No idea.
Oh, okay. We can do. Copy that.
You put somewhere, okay? It doesn't happen automatically. You might know how you get the tabs, how to get this all back. I've got no idea.
I don't know what to click. Please select those to resolve the conflict. I don't know, add an offset.
Okay.
All different points.
Okay.
Does that change the shape?
Not really.
So the surface style, you get to choose
Then you went there.
You went edit surface.
And I think you edit surface.
Surface,
Simple surface. And then you went next.
I don't need to do much for you, my friend. You're going to have to follow, hopefully.
Apply.
Finish.
Oh, first.
I gotta draw in like the arrow flows.
Yes. Click on it. Right click.
Thing you've copied over civil services, you've also got your
Surface
corridor
properties.
surface tools.
Go here.
Modify.
Flow.
Edit surface, I don't know how you got here, but then we simplify surface, alright? But you have the issue because you actually select your too many surfaces and we can't do your thin surface, right? Your edit board. Can't do your corridor surface. Yes? Sorry?
Slope and
There was a
arrow.
comment
Right.
saying that there's
Slope and arrow.
and I said
Okay.
Slope and arrow.
so start with these.
So are these two? That's 0.5 or something.
So, oh yeah, just go slope and arrow, contour 0.5.
Okay. Bring down that 5%.
Yeah, oh, do it again. Yeah, go apply, okay. Yeah, that's why now it's already reduced.
Yeah.
Elevation change.
Not so quite hard because there's no one.
Yeah, I think he fills in the
Gonna
gaps.
take a while at this rate.
We're actually going to go full length of the bus now.
Took you guys at the smart level. I thought tomorrow night was the one that caused me trouble.
I can't figure out how to reduce my camera this way.
You can't pay it.
Hey Dave, can I borrow you for a minute?
Move away.
Well, hang on, which one are you working on? Close that for a moment. Okay, select surface. Cancel out that. Next. Next. And yes, apply. Taking that 97 points. Finish.
I actually did that, but
There you go. You may need to, yeah. The other thing is, guys, if you selected, if you also got your existing, if you got your corridor surface there, it will just manually not work. Hello? Sorry? Yeah, 0.5, that's the all on the nothing. That's all I gave you. Modify the existing surface code for on this one. On this one. Yeah. Yeah, at the moment, you don't have a surface to copy all over, right? Yeah. I like it. Yeah. 0.2 minus 0.1 major.
0.2 minor. So have you done the arrow? Or just waiting on
Yeah, you
something
might-
again? I don't know what.
You change one of them, not this one. This is your good one. The one with the copy. Change it.
3 steps too fast.
See,
Alright.
Yeah.
this is what I'm talking about.
Right?
What's your opinion?
I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna find out.
Yeah, now you only want this one.
These two just consume these get views, bro. It's just like, nah. I don't know what it is doing.
Yeah.
Bro, that's what they don't take the discount. I'm like, just go do another 3 week course and just update fresh. I'm not gonna go find another job. 16 57 feet.
Hang on, I've got that much happening there.
Oh, you're on the mountain.
Let's change it. Hang on.
No, because mine's. Yeah, that's how you do it.
What you done, my friend? You got a surface here?
I know what you do.
Nah.
You just need to normalize.
Alright. EG. Surface property.
Yeah, but I did take it. So did you copy? Did you get that error?
Copy those. It's only inappropriate. This is the one
I copied that.
That is not your existing ground, okay? I don't think it is.
An error correctly saving. We recommend you run recover.
Ignore the other one. Just take over that
I
one.
just want to copy another one here.
Make sure you copy over your existing ground. This is taking forever, guys.
I know, this is bloody.
This is simple. No, you're copying too much. Just grab
Yep.
that one.
Okay,
Alright?
and then I go copy.
Here we go. Yep. Basic modified tools. I'll just use basic modified. Copy. Okay, select your base point. Just click somewhere and drag. You know what Autodesk is like. They make things do it the hard way, alright?
Alright, now that's what. I was copying it the other way and it kept on saying error. You have to run recovery, so I was like,
Okay.
alright, cool. I think
Alright.
I copied it.
Alright. So just grab that one, copy that. Yep. Just basic modified. Copy it. Just click down on there. Now, where you go. Cool.
Okay, and then.
Yep, highlight it. See up here, edit. Oh yeah. So you change it to your points, sorry. You change it to your contours and slope arrows and then simplify, okay?
Go surface
Properties. Yep, so find something. Right, now go back to information. Change.
Oh no. I go here.
Yep, find one with the arrows, slope arrows.
Slope arrow.
And contours. 0.5. Now, edit it. Contours, contour intervals. Alright.
Minor 0.2.
0.2 and 1 metre. Alright, we need to move on. We'll be here until 9.
I agree, sir. Carry on.
Everyone else sorted? This is the easy part. Alright, to label your contours, you need to be in the annotate tab. Okay, annotate. Home, insert, annotate. Add labels. Click the top, not the bottom half. Click the top half. Feature. Surface. Contours. Now we've got several different versions here. You've got contour single, contour multiple, and contour multiple at interval. Now what contour single means is that you can pick individually a contour line, click it, and the label will appear there. Okay? On a small surface, it's not that hard to do. Or if you've used one of the other systems and you want an individual contour somewhere because it's not obvious, you can add them in.
I've got annotate.
Contour multiple. We'll do one of those quickly so you can see what happens. Do I have a choice here? Oh, this is, hang on, just give us a moment.
Yeah, I did.
No, now just give us a moment, guys. That's all right, popped up then. Contour multiple. Sorry, my computer must be having a bit of a...
Because we're never going to use it again in the industry.
My computer must be having a bit of a moment. It sure is. That's what I'm after. So, generally we only want the major contours. So on these drawings, on this particular drawing, it's the red lines. It's the red lines. I'm not worried about the 0.2. Sometimes we may need it. So I'm going to turn off the minors. And we've got different styles to use. So I'm going to try maybe that one, see what it looks like. We hit add. Select your surface. So I'm going to select my surface. Select first point. And what this does is you can click off screen, come across, click, and then I might come down here somewhere, click, come across here, and click. Enter and finish. Now hopefully, you can see here some contours. Now I'm going to change my scale for that. There it is, a bit bigger, okay? So you can see we've got contours on every major. And come down here, we've got contours here, right? Now I've just done it quickly, so it hasn't come out quite as perfectly as you would. So that can be a reason for using individual. You can click where you want it, so you're not getting contours on top of your arrowheads or in places that are inappropriate, alright? So please experiment with what you want to do. I've just shown you quick and dirty a way of doing it.
Ooh, downright and dirty. Oh.
If we come back to contour single, I'm going to turn this off again. And I can click, just singly, I can just click. I want to put the contour there, the contour appears there. I come up here, I click, oh, sorry.
So it's just putting the contour values on the actual contours, is that what?
Yeah. So that's all I'm doing. Yeah, that's all you're doing. It's looking for the contour lines, putting it in there, okay? So please note, you've got multiple ways of doing this. You can do it individually. You can put each contour number exactly where you want by doing it with the command contour single, or you can do a whole bunch at one time with contour multiple, alright?
Change your scale.
He's got more contours, so I think.
Hello?
Might
Because you're on point 5. You're on point 5 for your surface. Alright. Probably. There, contours, contour intervals. 4. See what that's done. There we go. Okay. Alright. Are we coping? No, we're not. There you go. Add. Bring over and say select the surface. Okay. Find the contour. So you do major red, right? So just change the scale. Too small. Okay. Now you need to just change it to.
Sorry.
Do you make it
Can you shut down? You didn't shut down.
why the ground is sloping? It's to do with the
Did you do it?
degree of slope of that ground.
No, I'm way behind.
Oh, you didn't get to this part.
No, I haven't got the first or second one. Yeah, I don't know where I say it. So I have to get Williams one for the
And Williams.
Normally for this sort of work, don't play on the
What?
big flat area.
You remember that when you're done?
Even though
Nah, I might actually do it all tomorrow and try to open set
The
one.
point was just raised to
wonder I
me
could send
about
it to
why
you
any labelling the major. Generally, most times, it's fine just to label the major. But if you've got a big flat area with very little fall on it, you may only have a few contour lines through it. So in that case, you may decide it's worthwhile to label some of the minor lines. Okay? If you don't have a handy major nearby. So contour labelling is flexible. It's not, so what the end result is to give the client or whoever's looking at the data they need. So if you've got a big flat area without many contour lines through, well, either label the contour lines that you think are important or increase your contour spacing to 0.2 I mean to 1 metre and 0.5 of a metre or something, you know, depending on the surface you're looking at, okay, or you're designing to. So contour labelling is a little bit flexible depending on what you're trying to achieve. Sometimes I'll put spot heights in a big flat surface, I'll put the odd spot height around and made it visible, just so that someone knew that there was no contour lines nearby. Have we all managed to figure out contouring, labelling? Alright. Now, this is where it gets really technical, alright, and difficult. I'm sorry, if it doesn't work for you, you're going to have to maybe start from scratch and just take it quietly and make sure you get it all right. So, I'm going to be showing you with the Australian New Zealand template installed. Now most all the Unity computers have this template installed. You can install it at home. It's not too difficult. It may be not totally straightforward, but it's not too difficult to install the Australian New Zealand template at home. Bearing in mind that you need quite a powerful computer at home to run this, please. Otherwise you do get quite grumpy. I mean, I was doing it this weekend in my office here, and I've got a reasonably powerful office computer, except it's got a dodgy hard drive and only 4 megabyte RAM. And sometimes I had to walk away for 10 minutes while I thought about things before it decided to start running again. It got quite frustrating. So, if you want to do this step by step properly, having issues, work your way through these practice tutorials. Sorry, you can't see what I'm pointing at here. I just swap screens. For a proper guide, follow the practice tutorials available under the help menu. Okay? So to get to that, we've got a nice handy help menu. We've got over here tutorials. No, and I don't have it on this one. You may not have it here, but if you've got Autodesk installed properly, you should have these tutorials. Why don't I have it? Let's use online help, see if that works. Alright, it's all here, online. And the ones you want are the section tutorials and plan production tutorials. Okay? So, please, people complain about them, but they do, if you take your time, you read through them carefully, they do give you a lot of help. You should have the data sets filled into your Civil3d, so you can use their data sets. Make sure you've got the system working. Use their data sets, follow their steps, make sure it all works, alright? Yes, I know you're dealing in feet and inches and all those lovely things, but don't worry about it, it's the end result. See what it looks like, and then transfer your newfound knowledge to using the Australian New Zealand template. Things aren't quite one for one, but it works at the end of the day. If you take your time, you think about it, you make regular backups. So if it goes all wrong, close that one, go back to your backup and have another go. So I'm not going to bother with that. We will go quickly through this. So one of the first things we need to do, which I think I cover further down, is in your prospector, in your tool space, go to settings. Go to your drawing, edit drawing settings. Now hopefully you've been there already. You should have been here on the very first night at about the second step. First start AutoCAD, third step, start the Australian New Zealand template. Oh sorry, fourth step. Name the drawing and then go to this particular tab and set Mount Eden, set New Zealand. But the important part is over here, scale, 1 to 200. You see that's 1 to 200? Make sure your annotation is set to 1 to 200. Okay? So that 1 to 200 up there, make sure you set to 1 to 200 down here. This may or may not work because most of us are fiddled with it, but I've learned that to make this plan production work properly, these two scales need to match. So if this all falls over, it's because we've probably been fiddling with this annotation scale. So generally, if you start a new drawing, just leave it at 1 to 200 or whatever it is, set to, and just do your complete drawing all the way through without fiddling with it. So if we're there, make sure your annotation scale matches. Secondly, a lot of the stuff we don't need, okay? So these points here are annoying me. So a good way of getting rid of them is, well, several ways of getting rid of them. If you come up here to Prospector, Point Groups, All Points, Properties, and same thing, we can just make it go away easy. None. And none. Apply, okay. Now it's got rid of most of them, but there's a few holdouts here, a few holdouts. You'll be fortunate to know in the data set for your assignment, it doesn't have anything strange like this. They're all spot heights. So there's nothing like this that are a right pain. And you really want to get rid of them. Settings, point styles, one of these somewhere. What's the point we've got there? A BB. Edit. Oh, I can't get rid of that. Do you guys know how to get rid of that? Okay. Styles. Label styles, sorry. Label styles. Not that one. This is embarrassing. I didn't know how to do this the other day. Yeah, it's label style defaults. You can get rid of them, but like you say, in the alright, I'll figure out how to do another day and let you know. Won't waste any more time on this. You can turn them off.